Hey everybody, welcome to yet another challenge run in the Binding of Isaac. You might be saying, you said you were going to do a more difficult challenge run this time, Northernlion. Why would you lie to me and just take Mutant Spider right off the bat? Well, this is a challenge run suggested by YouTube user Penguins Are Bad. I couldn't make that up. And we have on this run, it's called Uber Parasitic Recoiling Shots of Doom, or something along those lines. What do we have? We have quad shot, as you can see, 10 times Cat of Nine Tails, 10 times Mom's Heels. So we have incredible range, our shots come back to us. We're supposed to have the Parasite as well, but the Parasite breaks the cheat engine, so I'll be on the lookout for that and deal with the Devil Rooms. But yeah, you know, our objective is going to be, as it always is, to kill the final boss of the game. And in terms of our conditions, well, we have no item rooms, no shops. Our only course of action is to get boss room items and to deal with the devil if it contains the Parasite, I think, just to make sure that we can, you know, satisfy the initial conditions of the run. So, be careful for that. I think this is going to be a substantially more difficult run than the last one. Reason being, if I can get piercing shots, that'd be amazing, but that seems unlikely. But as of right now, we're taking out enemies very quickly, and in fact, it almost feels like, I forgot that we can't go to item rooms, it almost feels like, as a result of the Cat of Nine Tails bonus here, our shots do more damage, but I don't think they do. I think they just seem to hit harder. Like, we're still having a little bit of, not trouble, I'd say, but a little bit of time required to take out this boss. And that's bad damage for me to take. Come on here. The problem is our shots start out like really high, and I think that might make it more difficult to hit enemies, although it seems like we're hitting them okay. I'm desperately trying to find any way possible to spin this into a negative, apparently. But let's move onwards here in the hopes that we can make something good happen for ourselves as time goes on. Mob trap rooms I think should be okay, but I don't really need consumables at this point. So again, it's going to be one of those runs where we're going to be skipping all sorts of rooms and speeding through as quickly as possible, but it should be substantially more difficult than the last one at the very least. So we are going to kind of speed run, go for boss room straight away. Obviously, the main thorn in our side, continuing onwards with this run, is going to be health. If we don't get a lot of that, that's going to cause us some serious problems. Duke of Fly should be crazy easy here. But also damage. Like, we have alright damage right now. Getting something like the pentagram from one of these boss rooms would be amazing, since we can't take deals with the devil, which are probably going to be our most likely source of potential damage. But you know, we're getting a lot of HP to start with here. So far, so good. Neither of those are Parasites, and in fact, the game taunts me as I refresh. We have both Brimstone and Mom's Knife, but obviously both of those, A, are not standard boss room drops, but B, would like grossly pervert the kind of initial conditions of this run. The only thing I don't like about this run so far, and I mean no disrespect to Penguins Are Bad, YouTube user Penguins Are Bad, of course, not like my uncle Penguins Are Bad, is that when you fire with this much range, when you fire... Ooh, that's not good. Vertically, unfortunately, I actually don't have the opportunity to have my reflection procs, because the range is so high that they just actually bounce back, or bounce into the wall, I guess, which doesn't really give them any benefit whatsoever. It doesn't really give me any benefit whatsoever, is what I should say, I suppose. So let's just keep firing in some shots here in the hopes that we can pick up some Eternal Hearts, I guess, is the most likely thing. I guess I should probably pop open Golden Chests as well, because there's always a possibility that we will be able to pick up Steven or Max's Head or something in one of those. Max's Head, of course, one of the most underrated, at least at first blush, items in the game. So if we can get that, I would be very excited. Now, unfortunately, shops are off the table as well. Something like the Blue Candle would pair very nicely with this run. Not that I'm trying to be like a sommelier or something right now. I probably grossly butchered the pronunciation there, but that is the person that selects and recommends wines at a restaurant. In case that comes up in trivia sometime, now you might have an answer. That probably will never come up in trivia. What would it be? Like French Zagat rating or Michelin starred trivia? Maybe if there ends up being a game about Michelin star reviews. Probably unlikely, though. Michelin star, they seem to be doing okay with their revenue stream right now. Anyway, we're going to be fighting Fistula. You know, we have a great series of items for dealing with Fistula. Crowd control is not going to be an issue, especially if we can get some of these chain reactions to work. That was really scary. The only thing I am concerned about is the possibility that I don't kill the bombs on first shot, and if that happens, then they're going to bounce around a little bit and potentially cause me some issue. But hey, that worked. Hey, we got the pentagram! Who would have thought? And in fact, I probably, at this point, I would say that the D6 should be on the table. Like, I should be able to use that as an item if I choose, simply because it gives us the virtue to improve ourselves a little bit beyond simply boss room items. At least it allows us to, you know, if we get like a tiers upgrade or something like that, I could say, no thank you, game. That being said, it hasn't been necessary yet. We've gotten 2 HP upgrades and a pentagram, which really is just really lucky and fortuitous because I asked for it and received, luckily enough. Rarely happens like that. In fact, the pentagram, one of the most rare standard boss drops, I would say at least. I'm going to play the blood bank twice, just because, yes, that's exactly what I maybe not expected to have happen, but exactly what I wanted to happen, of course. So the extra speed upgrade is okay, but mostly it's the extra health upgrade that that appeals to me. Mostly because, you know, if we have the opportunity to pick up the Parasite, you know, we've got to give up some health to make it happen, unfortunately. This is what I get for using the old version of the cheat engine when several people, including BitSnap himself, have actually sent me a new version, kind of custom, well, not custom created for me, but custom created for challenge runs. Anyway, that's neither here nor there at this point. Why don't we continue making our way onwards? And if I find some curse rooms at this point to placate some people, maybe I will find it in my heart to go inside, especially if we find some red hearts just kind of chilling around. This has been a quick run so far as well. There is no, I guess there actually is totally a rule against playing, well, not playing Judgment, there's a rule against picking up the items, because it's only boss room items, but I've already forsaken that a little bit, I guess, by playing the blood bank and picking up the blood bag. But, you know, at some point, generally when they say only boss room items, I take that to mean no shop, no deal with the devil, and no item room. Doesn't always mean, you know, no, like, items that you just find, but, you know, I could be wrong. It's an issue of semantics, I guess. I mean, on a, you know, literal level, from a grammar standpoint, obviously I'm in the wrong here, but I'm making interpretive reasons for this, shall we say. Alright, so I expect that this is going to be a pretty easy boss fight as well. One of the easiest ones that we can actually face here on the Catacombs. That was really bad damage for me to take, but that's alright. A little bit more will be excellent. I really love having My Reflection now. You know, this is the second run in recent times where My Reflection has played a really major role. I like it. I like having My Reflection now, but only when you also have like 10 Mom's heals to go with it. Then it gives like every shot a second chance to actually hit, whereas most of the time it just kind of irritates me, and especially if you have Ipecac, of course, it just ruins your run. One of the few, like, game-sundering combinations in the Binding of Isaac, I would say. You know what? I am going to take a Tears upgrade, because the faster that we fire, the better that is. Yeah, I'm trying to think of some other stuff that would ruin you. You know, in some ways, or in some cases, picking up, like, Fetus in a Jar can actually ruin you a little bit, because, you know, when you get to the chest and there's those rooms with the, like, the AIDS poop surrounding you. By the way, I don't mean to be offensive when I say AIDS poop. That is actually self-described by Edmund McMillan as what the name of that substance is that is dropped by those carrion queens or whatever. Again, I've forgotten the boss names as well. What can I say? I'm not the Isaac hero you deserve. Now, if we get some shots in here, it should be good. Oh, that was really bad. One bomb to pick up a chest and a bomb seems like a smart idea. Necropolis 1... Why is this happening more often lately? My bombs are just too powerful. Maybe we'll find a secret room on that one. No such luck, of course. And our pill, best damage upgrade in the world, Balls of Steel. That's actually, obviously there is no best damage upgrade in the world from a pill, but the Balls of Steel allows us to survive a little bit longer and thus do more damage. Maybe that's the best that we can hope for from a damage dealing perspective. Oh, okay, I did get hit there, so there's one of those Balls of Steel hearts already gone. I can use that to take me back to full health. Pretty when we found our boss room right away. This has been really lucky so far. We will be able to go fight our boss. Our boss is going to be Loki, and there will be a Tinted Rock, which is actually a really nice combination, because with only one bomb remaining, that was really bad. Why did I just dodge backwards when I should have just gotten out of the way? We should be able to get out of here without using a bomb to blow up that Tinted Rock, unless that happens. If we have to use a bomb, we have to use a bomb. You know, shit happens. Oh, that was really bad dodging again on my part. That's okay, though. Please create another bomb fly. Not necessary at this point. I have trapped myself in the corner like a total asshole. But a couple more shots should make this happen. We do have the option to get back to full health, and I will definitely pick up this HP upgrade, because at this point, you know, with no deals with the devil, I might as well stack up red hearts. It's not like we're ever going to roll on permanent Polaroid invincibility anyway. Might as well just do what's in our best interest long term, which at this point is actually amassing health. So what do I want from boss rooms? What the F happened there? My reflection, like, pushed that dude back into me. What do I want at this point from boss rooms? HP upgrades? Oh my god. I can't believe I managed to let myself get hit twice on that room, but Tears upgrades, if I can get like a mini mush or a sad onion or something, but can that even drop from a boss room? I don't think so. I'm trying to think of when I've gotten sad onion, and I'm pretty sure it's entirely from... That was awful of me. I'm pretty sure it's entirely from item rooms. Or maybe golden chests on occasion as well? I'm not sure. Anyway. Oh, again, awful damage for me, just not being observant there. That guy had teleported in basically right behind me. One more shot, if I can actually land it, would be enough here. Oh my god, just shoot diagonally. There we go. So sadly, we have taken a little bit of damage here. There is an arcade accessible to us, which I will use if we find some extra red hearts. That gives me the opportunity, of course, to possibly pick up another blood bag from the blood bank. That is a sentence that is a little bit of a tongue twister. Wouldn't want to have to say that too many times, but this should be a dead end for us here. We are only on the depths, so if I take more damage on the depths versus the necropolis, which we were just on, then I am kind of a dingleberry. But, you know, of course, as always, stranger things have happened. Let's just back ourselves up here. I'm amazed that I managed to get through that awful corridor there without taking any damage. We're still not out of the woods yet, but we're in a much better position now. It felt like we were without music for a while there. I'm not sure what caused that. We have this devil card. Am I going to use this on Mom on this floor? Well, probably not. I'd rather save it for, you know, a rainy day. If we can use it up against even Mom's heart would be beneficial. Well, now that we have the strength card, we could probably... Well, we can't use that against Mom because then we have to leave it on the floor. Again, I can't believe... Okay, I deserved to take damage there because I got a little bit too cocky. Once I didn't take damage on the first pass, I was like, okay, I'm in the clear. I was not in the clear. Probably should... I mean, I could save this strength card and then use it for deals with the devil, maybe? What does this red chest hold for me? 2 pills, and the pills are... something we don't know. They are telepills, and now I have completely lost my way. Thank you very much, game. I'm also trapped in the corner. I took 3 hits against that gluttony body there. Come on, my reflection, work with me here. I really need some more red hearts at this point. I definitely need to go back for that devil card, which I'm assuming is in this direction. I don't know. I don't even know where I am anymore. Gotta lay off the malt liquor at 10 in the morning here. And by malt liquor, I mean delicious, delicious caffeine. And by 10 in the morning, I mean 6 in the afternoon. 6 is like where the afternoon becomes the evening, I think. But, you know, it's the afternoon for me. What can I say? So with 2.5 hearts... I almost feel like this might be 3.5 hearts now. I almost feel like this might be the sundering of our run. But these Tetris pieces are speaking to me and they're saying, Ryan, don't give up yet. You can still make this happen. And I'm saying, thanks, Tetris blocks. I really liked you guys in Fez last year. We're going to pick up this key. Again, as usual, I think all bets are off once we get down to the chest. If we can pick up... Good, there's our Emperor card. Oh, that's the devil card is what I meant. If we can pick up 4 items in the chest, I'm absolutely going to do it. Otherwise, I would be very surprised if we have what it takes to actually finish this, given the items that we have at our disposal right now and the items that are still in the boss pool. So, for now, I'm pleased with where we are. I'm pretty sure I am going to use the devil card to fight Mom here just to guarantee us the victory, or at least come close to guaranteeing us the victory. It's regular Mom. Devil card going to make things substantially easier for us here. And, you know, by way of our Cat of Nine Tails, we can basically hit any part of Mom from any part of the map here, which is very important because we can hit those kind of body segments without actually being next to them. So things like that don't happen. That's just me being a big idiot about that. My reflection didn't come back in time to do substantial damage. It's okay, though. Almost dead. I'm throwing them like the Chakrams in Rogue Legacy. Couple more hits, and we should be done. I can't believe I got caught in the explosion. Thank God we've been picking up these HP upgrades, because without those, I would be lost right now. Well, I'm actually lost because I have Curse of Darkness. But anyway, pink glitch? No, just an XL floor. And again, we're still not at the... I mean, we're almost at the point where we're not going to get any more items, and that scares me, you know? Now, it should be easy enough for me to hit this guy, because actually my reflection puts me in a position where, yeah, I can do something like that and basically dodge him into our shots. Oh, don't get hit. Ah, you got hit, you fool! You lost the game! I didn't mean to accidentally make you lose the game. I never understood the appeal of the game. You know, the 4chan style, you lost the game. It became like a sort of a big thing amongst a certain crowd when I was in, like, my first year of university, and I was always like, yeah, you got me, I don't get it. Why don't we play a real game, motherfucker? Pin the tail on your asshole. I don't know if that even makes any sense at all. I'm always amazed by the off-the-cuff cruelty I can muster in these videos. Can you please die? Thank you? He didn't actually oblige my request yet. Okay, maybe this time. There we go. And a live bomb! What a bonus. Thank you very much. Not like I need red hearts desperately to live or anything like that. I'm definitely not at the point where I feel comfortable with where I am. Especially now that I just dodged into a shot against one of the easiest enemies in the game. But I do have enough money that I can go to this arcade. I am going to use a bomb here as well. Just seeing if maybe there's a secret tinted rock. Unlikely, but, you know, it's worth a shot. We got 2 bombs back for our trouble. But yes, I can go into the arcade and I can play around with the shops in there. Possibly get some extra red hearts back. So all's not lost yet. This is what happens when you save money for the entire run. Now, the caveat here should be quite obvious. don't fuck it up and accidentally die before that. Because if you do, if there's any room where you're gonna take 2 hearts worth of damage, it's better just bomb your way out, I guess. Because otherwise, I could actually find myself losing pretty easily on just one of these rooms. Where's he gonna pop up next? All the way on the other side of the map, but we can still hit him. It's not the easiest hit in the world, but it is allowing us to do some damage. That one should finish him off, and we pick up another bomb. Seriously, don't really need bombs at this part of the game. More interested in anything that gives us a slightly increased chance of survival. So, you know, hearts in particular, or spirit hearts. I haven't really played well on this run. That's part of the problem. I can't really blame my foibles on the run right now, because this is a fairly easy series of upgrades that we start with. They're a fairly good series of upgrades that we start with. Easy maybe is not the right way to put it. You know what would make this run a little bit more interesting is if we had my reflection in addition to the inner eye, or sorry, the third eye, which gave us the homing tears. I'm really banking on picking up an upgrade or some red hearts at some point, but I guess I should come back and just go to town on the arcade here because I really need this health to survive. Of course, we end up running across a fortune teller instead, which is going to make things a little tricky for us. Just to remove the temptation, I am going to blow up this blood bank. It gave us a single penny. Oftentimes, it will actually give us red hearts. So I am going to pick up the lucky toe. Reason being here is that this should give me increased payout on this very gamble room itself. Now, I just can't lose the Polaroid in the thick of what is inevitably going to be a lot of trinkets here. So 2 of hearts. I could use it right away, but I am going to save it, because the longer I save it, the more beneficial it could become. The stars card is like the secret room, I think. I mean, it could take us back to 3 hearts immediately, but I don't really want that. I would rather have an opportunity. Okay, keys, fantastic. I would rather have an opportunity to have it get us all the way back to full health. This could be a major coup for us, in fact. Lovers, High Priestess. High Priestess is a good card, don't get me wrong. But we're losing a lot of our sight here. I can't afford to get hit by one of those flies, that's for damn sure. Please, man, I don't need any more keys for once. You're just taunting me at this point. Bloody penny, actually. We should pick that up instead of the lucky toe. Because then if we get a penny back... Or I should pick up the lucky toe and then just hold on to bloody penny when money drops. So this should give us some more hearts. We got extraordinarily lucky there, so that's going to take us back to 3. And we might as well just keep going here. Obviously, we need to make sure that we pick up that Polaroid before we leave. Oh, I was really hoping we'd win that again. At least we won it once, though. We have 1 penny remaining. We got a spirit heart back as well, and this will give us some bombs if we win, which we didn't. So I'm going to blow up this man, and we've actually managed to hook ourselves up pretty nicely here. Thank you, Bloody Penny, for, yeah, giving me a little bit more health, and that's almost enough to take us back to full health. Then we'll blow this up right here. And that should definitely give us enough to at least get back to full health by 2 of hearts. Wow! Okay, thank you very much, Arcade, for working out quite nicely for me there. I really need to pick up the Polaroid and then go. Fish head, that's not really what I wanted. Liberty cap, nope. Pinky's eye, nope. Fish head, nope. This is gonna be tricky. Polaroid, yes. Okay, now we leave. And we take the High Priestess or the stars with us. We take the High Priestess with us. I picked up the lucky toe by accident. Okay, we got the right permutation of items here. Alright, so all is not lost. Again, gambling has turned out to basically save my life. It's something that in, you know, for 500 episodes, I basically never paid it any attention whatsoever. And then quickly realized that actually it helps me out a great deal. And because this run is kind of, it went off the rails for a little bit, if we get an item from Judgment here, I will pick it up. If we get a troll bomb from Judgment, I will run away and he will explode himself. That is another potential fodder for Bloody Penny, because we can get some more red hearts back there. But we'll just keep that in mind and move onwards for now. Lucky, I was going to say lucky enough that I can sneak some diagonal shots in there, but my hubris got the best of me, as it sometimes does. And I ended up losing a spirit heart there. But all is not lost. Again, more fodder for Bloody Penny eventually. Potentially. Eventually, potentially sounds like a great song name. There is a luck up pill. Not great, but not terrible either. And as of this point, we are just looking for our boss rooms, not merely our room. And who do I want to fight? The Fallen, basically. If I end up fighting the Fallen, I will be able to pick up a deal with the devil item. Hopefully something like the Mark or the Pact. Because that would not, you know, completely betray the conditions of the challenge run. And there's another pill for us here, and there are our bosses. Let's take this, please be good. Bombs are key. I don't like it. I kind of liked our key situation before, but you know, bombs for Mom's heart, that's not the end of the world. I was able to kill that Blastocyst before the real Blastocyst spawned, not that that makes any difference whatsoever. I always thought that would be a cool Easter egg for the Blastocyst boss fight. Just be a little careful here for a second. I always thought it would be neat if, like, you know what, let's use the High Priestess card. That was probably the worst time to use it, but anyway. If you like killed the Blastocyst before this fight started, you'd have to deal with less of them as time went on. But I guess that's not feasible. Nor is it the reality of the situation, of course. I desperately need a drink of water to cleanse my parched throat here, but we have to finish this boss fight first, and then we'll see what our boss room item is. HP upgrade, I guess I have to stack it up right now. Delicious, delicious H2O. When? What is happening to my voice right now? This is what happens when you talk all day, apparently. I don't understand. I sound like a 80-year-old smoker at this point. Not if there's anything wrong with 80-year-old smokers if you're watching the video. So, we will try to sort that out right after we finish this boss fight, but in the meantime, we should be okay to take out this mom's heart, if I had to guess. If I just take it easy, I should be able to avoid taking damage. Good news, of course, is all of these shots that come in are going to help a lot with crowd control. Bad news is we're doing pretty slowly here. Cat of Nine Tails, unfortunately, pushing my bombs like way out of the point of usefulness. So I've got to be a little bit more strategic, kind of put them down at the bottom here. But again, that's going to hinder our crowd control as well. That being said, my reflection is going to allow us to hopefully hit some of these zombies from behind. The fact that our shots fire so quickly as well is also an asset against them. Or against the zombies, I should say. It's kind of an ambiguous pronoun use there. Couple more shots, maybe? Nope. There goes one of our hearts that we actually just picked up on this boss fight, if I remember correctly. I guess the tactic here is that I should be, oh my god, I walked right into it. I should be trying to fire at them without actually hitting them, or without actually getting in their line of sight. Oh good, I picked up the moon card, which is going to cause me to fuck up my crowd control here. Let us destroy you, and a couple more bombs. Again, it's going a little slowly right now, but I think I've finally found my routine. Duke of Fly should be the easiest enemy we fought in a long time. On this boss fight, anyway, of course. That is going to be Chubb, but it's also going to be permanent bomb state, which is fantastic. Hopefully the bombs will kill Chubb, so I don't have to, but he has a nasty habit of getting in range of myself. I can't believe I didn't take damage there. That's very surprising to me. I can't really see where the creep is. I was just kind of trusting that it wasn't there, but then I took some damage immediately afterwards and continue to take damage. What is this pill? I believe that's a bombs or key pill, which is why I'm not wasting any time picking it up yet. It is. Okay. Well, that's good at least. Don't really want the moon card. And again, I'm just going to take a second to get a hit of my water here so I can continue for the rest of the episode. Utmost apologies for the break there. I feel a lot better now. Okay. Just kind of happens sometimes, especially in Crusader Kings is when my throat gets parched a lot. I think it's because, you know, in Crusader Kings you're just talking for 45 minutes on end. I've combined that with some Isaac videos. That's a lot of talking without any breaks, so I should probably just get some tea with lemon or something like that. But anyway, let's fire in some more shots. We are on the Cathedral. What are our odds on this Isaac boss fight? Fair to poor, I would say. I don't see things going fantastically for us, but I've been wrong before. Many a time, in fact. I guess Bombs of Key is important. Oh, that's so bad. If we manage to get down to the chest, then I can use Bombs of Key to actually give us the items. And remember that items are on the table once we get down to the chest, just because otherwise I don't think this run is totally fair. So, I dislike the red Monstro 2. He's one of my least favorite champions. Monstro 2 himself, normally an exceptionally easy boss fight. This version of Monstro 2, one of my least favorites, and we're also going to be bouncing him around here. We're doing things the new-fashioned way, as you can see, not actually doing the circling around him, because he bounces around so much, I'm like basically positive that I would end up accidentally hitting him into myself. So you fire the laser. You fire the laser, Monstro! That's what you do! There we go, and then we'll just do exactly the same thing again. Fire some shots. I find it harder to shoot down diagonally versus up diagonally. I have no idea why. One more shot, maybe? 2 more shots. There we go. We managed to make it through there without getting hit, which is kind of surprising to me. I think it was without getting hit anyway. Be very, very cautious on this room. Obviously, I took my eye off that bomb fly for like a second, and now I find myself getting butt ravaged by all these guys multiple times. The Northernlion story. So, a couple more shots in here is going to make this room over. If I could just hit you with... Oh my god, I don't do enough damage. Thank god I got the pentagram, but even still, things are looking a little rough for me. Please give me 2 spirit hearts here, or an item. Wow, okay. Sometimes you ask and you shall receive, I suppose. We have a judgment, and if judgment gives me an item, I will definitely pick it up. But we only have 3 cents, so it's kind of unlikely. But hey, we got the compass, and we paid for it with our lives, basically, because I am an idiot and walked over the spikes twice. But at the very least, this is going to help us a lot moving forward. Yes, down to this Isaac fight, I guess. Losing those Spirit Hearts might actually cost me the run here. I hope it doesn't, because it opens me up to all kinds of criticism that I, quite honestly deserve, I guess, if that's how it ends up shaking out. But, another 2 of Hearts would be fantastic if we were able to find that. Sucks that this room that is inevitably going to do damage to me, as you can see, is a dead end. If it were not a dead end, at least I could justify it by saying, well, I had to go here, but instead, this is just an inaccurate prediction for the correct path to the boss room. Thank you for the Spirit Heart. Spirit Heart, Eternal Heart, same difference. 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. So again, I hate Daddy Longlegs, largely because he takes fucking forever to kill, but he can also open up the room for us to leave, so I appreciate that. Now, let's take out Angel Fetuses one at a time, as if there's any other way. Problem is they teleport, like, directly into my airspace, which is not cool, Angel Fetuses. This is good practice for the Isaac boss fight, I guess, though. I took, again, a little bit of damage in there, which I absolutely could not afford to do. And I almost took a little bit more against Monstro 2 there, which would have been, like, really, really bad. Oh, I did actually take some there. That was a little bit more justifiable, because it was against the red flies, which have a little bit more of an unpredictable nature. We're probably going to die right here, actually, if I had to guess. I don't have Poison Touch, so I can't really do it. Ah, there we go. Yeah, even if I hadn't lost those Spirit Hearts, I still think we probably would have ended up in a bad position. But in any case, thank you to Penguins Are Bad for that challenge run suggestion. I have lost my newfound appreciation for Wiggle Worm. But as always, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.